Children, in today's class, we are going to learn about the topic distance of a point from a line. So the topic is straight line. In straight line, we're going to learn how to find the distance of a point from a line. Right. Let's assume there's a line whose equation is ax plus by plus c equals to 0. This line intersects x-axis at a and y-axis at b. So if we find the coordinates of A, we put y equals to 0. So when we put y equals to 0, we get the value of x as minus c by A. So the coordinates of A will be minus c by A comma 0. So when we put x equals to 0, we get the coordinates of B. That will be 0 comma minus c upon B. Right. Let's assume there is a point P whose coordinates are x1, y1, and if we draw perpendicular from P to the line, so this Pn is perpendicular to AB, line AB, right? And the length of this perpendicular, say D. Small d is the length of this perpendicular. Now we have to calculate this length D. Okay, all right. Children, we know that if we join this P to B and P to A, and when we calculate that area of triangle PAB, we know the area of triangle formula, that will be 1 by 2 bracket x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2. All right. So when we calculate, there's another way, 1 by 2 into base into height for calculating the area of the triangle. So the area of triangle can be written as 1 by 2 into AB into PN. All right. So when we put the value of x1, xy1, x2, y2 and x3, y3 as x1, y1 and minus c upon a comma 0 and 0 comma minus c upon b, we'll get this value, that 1 by 2 x1 0 plus c by b plus minus c by a bracket minus c by b minus y1 plus 0 into y1 minus 0. So this whole term will become 0. If we calculate the value of AB by using distance formula, we know the coordinates of A, we know the coordinates of B. The value of the AB will be under root 0 minus 0 plus c by a to the whole square plus minus c by b minus 0 to the whole square. This Pn is D, right? And when we this will become 0. When we solve this right inside, we'll get minus 1 by 2 mod of x1 c upon b plus c square upon ab plus c y1 upon a. So when we take ab as a LCM, so we can see we have c in the numerator in every term, and when we take ab as a LCM, we'll get a x1 upon c ab, ac x1 upon ab, bc x y1 upon ab plus c upon ab. So taking c upon ab common, we'll get this result, 1 by 2 mod of c by ab and mod of a x1 plus b y1 plus c. Right. When we solve this, we'll get under root c square upon a square plus c square upon b square. Right. Again, we can, when we take a square b square LCM, then c upon ab will come outside the root, and c square upon a square b square, when we take common from both the terms, that c upon ab will come outside the square root. So we'll get here on the left hand side, we'll get 1 by 2 mod of c upon ab under root a square plus b square, and here we are getting right hand side, we are getting 1 by 2 mod of c upon ab mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c. So this 1 by 2 c upon ab and 1 by 2 c upon ab will get cancelled, and when we cross multiply, there should be d here. Children, d was left out here, so there must be d here. So when we cross multiply this, under root a square plus b square, we'll get the value of d as mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c upon under root a square plus b square. So this is the perpendicular distance from a point to the line. Alright children, please note down. Okay children, let's see few sums. Now here it is given that find the distance of a point P 3, minus 5 from the line 3x minus 4 by minus 26. Alright. So we have to find the perpendicular distance from 3, minus 5 to the given line. So what is the formula for finding the distance? That is mod of a x1 plus b y1 plus c upon under root a square plus b square. So here you can see that when we put the value of x1 y1 as 3, minus 5, we will get mod of 3 into 3 minus 4 into y1 is minus 5 minus 26 upon the value of a is 3 and the value of b is 4. So it will be 3 square plus minus 4 square, so it will be 4 square. So 16 plus 9, 25, and here we'll get 9 plus 20 minus 26. So that is 29 minus 26, it will be 3 by 5 units. Right. Note down the solution, children. Okay, let's see another sum, children. Now in this question, it is given that if the equation of the base of the equilateral triangle is x plus y equals to 2 and the vertex is 2 comma minus 1, then find the length of the side of the triangle. That means we are given with the equation of, suppose ABC is an equilateral triangle and we are given with the equation of BC, which is x plus y equals to 2. And we know that if the length of the side of the equilateral triangle is A, and if we draw a perpendicular from the vertex to the base, that perpendicular bisects the base. So this length BN will become A by 2. And we know that each angle of an equilateral triangle is 60 degree, right? So let's calculate the value of AN first. So if we calculate the value of AN, that will be mod of AX1 plus BY1 plus C upon under root A square plus B square. So when we substitute the value of X1, Y1 in the equation of B and C, BC, then what we'll get? Mod of 1 into 2 plus 1 into minus 1 minus 2 upon under root 1 square plus 1 square. So the length of AN will be calculated as 1 upon root 2, right? So you can see in triangle ABC, angle B is 60 degree. So if we apply tan 60 degree, that is equals to perpendicular upon base. Now here the perpendicular will be AN and base will be BN. So it will be AN upon BN, the value of tan 60. The value of tan 60 is root 3. AN is 1 by root 2, we have already calculated, and BN is A by 2 if the side of the triangle is A, right? Now when we cross multiply, we'll get this value, that root 3A upon 2 equals to 1 by root 2. When we cross multiply and solve, we get the value of A, which is the side of the equilateral triangle, as under root 2 by 3 units. Alright, please note down the solution, children. Okay, children, let's see another sum. Here we are given that find the equations of the straight line which are parallel to the line x plus 7y plus 2 equals to 0 and at a unit distance from the point 2 comma minus 1, right? So I have drawn this diagram to make you understand what the question says. There is a line x plus 7y plus 2 and we have to find the equations which are parallel. These three lines are parallel to each other. Let's put arrows so that we can understand. These lines, this line, this line. These three are parallel lines. X plus 7y plus 2 equals 0. This line L1, this line L2. All the three lines are parallel. We have to find the equation of L1 and L2, and the condition which is given to us in the question that if we draw perpendicular from point P, which is 2 comma minus 1 to L1 and L2, the length of the perpendicular is 1 unit. Alright. So similar to this, somewhat the question is saying. So if we calculate, if we find the equation of the line, parallel line, which is parallel to this line x plus 7y plus 2, the line equation will be x plus 7y plus lambda equals to 0. So if we know the equation of L1 as x plus 7y plus lambda, and if we draw perpendicular from point P to this line L1, so the formula that we are going to use is mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c upon under root a square plus b square. So we know the length of the perpendicular is 1 unit. It is already given in the question, right? Unit distance. So the value of small d will be 1. A is 1 and x1 is 2 here. So it will be 1 into 2 plus 7 into minus 1 plus lambda upon under root 1 square plus 7 square. A is 1 and b is 7. So when we do the cross multiply, we'll get square root 50 equals to mod of minus 5 plus lambda. Alright. So this value could be positive or negative, right? So the value of under root 50 will be plus minus 5 plus lambda inside the bracket. So when this value is positive plus lambda, so the value of lambda will be 5 bracket root 2 plus 1, and when this value is negative, so the value of lambda will come minus 5 bracket root 2 minus 1. So when we substitute the different value of lambda here in the required equation of the parallel lines which we have assumed, x plus 7y plus lambda, we'll get the equation that x plus 7y plus 5 bracket root 2 plus 1 equals to 0. Another equation x plus 7y minus 5 bracket root 2 minus 1 equals to 0. Alright children. So this will be the solution of this sum. Note down please. Let's see another sum. Find the equation of the line which lies midway between the lines 2x plus 3y plus 7 equals to 0 and 2x plus 3y plus 5 equals 0. Then let's assume this is the line, say L1, L, which is midway between the lines 2x plus 3y plus 7 equals 0 and 2x plus 3y plus 5 equals 0. So if we assume that any point P lies on this line, and if we draw perpendicular from this point to the parallel lines, given parallel lines, so the length of the perpendicular will be same, say small d. So that means we can say that the value of Pn and Pm will be same, right? Now, if we assume that the equation of line L will be 2x plus 3y plus lambda equals to 0. Now, in this line L, if we put x equals to 0, the value of y will get minus lambda by 3. So, we assume that the coordinates of P be 0, minus lambda by 3. Now, if we draw perpendicular to from point P to the given parallel lines, the length of the perpendicular will be same. We have already shown that PM equals to Pn. So, the the length of the perpendicular will be same. So, under root 2 square plus 3 square will get cancelled. And when we solve these terms, we'll get mod of minus lambda plus 7 equals to mod of minus lambda plus 5. So, when we remove the mod, we'll get minus lambda plus 7 equals to plus minus bracket minus lambda plus 5. So, when we take plus sign, the lambda will get cancelled, so no value will be obtained. So, when we take minus sign, we'll get minus lambda plus 7 equals to plus lambda minus 5. So, that means 2 lambda equals to 12, lambda will be 6. So, when we substitute the value of lambda, we'll get the required equation of the line, which is midway between the given lines, and that will be 2x plus 3y plus 6 equals to 0. Alright children, please note down.